Good day? Gunther? Gunther? Yes, it is I, the mayor. Gunther?
Ah, yes, Leonard. I didn't see you come in. Or hear you, for that matter.
Yes, well... Gunther, the mansion looks different. Are you and Glenda redecorating?
Oh, no. We're moving. For the winter, anyway.
But migration is not for another few weeks. Why?
Indeed. However, Glenda and I have been discussing the prospect of leaving early.
Again? Why? Surely I haven't done anything to make you feel unwelcome.
Well, of course not, dear friend. But we just feel that our time would be better well spent elsewhere.
Where would be better to spend your time than our lovely little town, though, Gunther? It's such a lovely little town.
The Caribbean.
But Gunther!
It's nothing personal, Leonard. Glenda and I absolutely adore your quaint little community. But you can't deny that in terms of culture and entertainment, it is severely slacking.
Oh, well, what do you mean, though?
Well, there's nothing to do here, Leonard. Tourist attractions generally have at least one major attraction in town, and while beautiful, it is rather dull.
We have culture. What do you call our mini festivals?
Not that sort of culture, Leonard. Art galleries, plays, music, even something as base as a movie theater would improve your entertainment tenfold. I do say, for someone so set on boosting tourism, you certainly lack an understanding of its core elements.
I understand. I was just about to launch a new plan, yes, for cultural advancement in the entertainment industry here in Snowden.
Were you?
Yes, indeed. In fact, I am meeting with Jane today about it. It's going to do wonders for the town. There will be weekly cultural events, shows, festivals, and so much entertainment it'll be out the wazoo.
Well, if that's the case, Glinda, George, and I might reconsider staying a little longer.
Oh, you should. You really should. The next couple weeks are going to be so entertaining. We're fixing to do a whole bunch of things. Oh dear. Oh, would you look at the time, though. I'm going to be late for my meeting with Jane. I really must be going. Have a good day, Gunther, and please consider staying, or else you're going to miss out on all the wonderful entertainment.
Indeed. Good day, Leonard.
It's a disaster, Jane. Disaster.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
I have no plans. There is no entertainment. The town will be ruined, and I'll have to go into hiding and change my name. Mayor Leonard will be no more. I'll have to be Mayor Steve from now on.
Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the geese. They're leaving sooner than expected, and in a vain attempt to prolong their stay, I promised a plethora of entertainment.
Quick thinking, sir. That's sure to keep them in town until their usual migration time.
Yeah, it would have been, except there is no entertainment. My plans take weeks to come to fruition. How are we supposed to reap the fruits of our labor now with a campaign I just started today?
Well, think of something, sir.
The geese went to play in arts and galleries and culture. How am I supposed to provide any of that?
There are plenty of townspeople who partake in artistic hobbies. Why not ask any of them?
You know, Jane, that's not a bad idea.
Mayor Leonard, Jane, what can I get started for you two today?
Oh, just a coffee for me, please. Hank, you wouldn't happen to know anyone with any artistic talent who may want to showcase their work in a gallery or a show, would you?
Well, It depends what you mean by artistically talented. I, for one, would always have viewed cooking as a form of art, and would personally love to do a cooking workshop for the citizens of Snowden.
You would? Oh, yes, that'd be wonderful. Jane, take his information down.
Yes, sir.
If you're looking for a more conventional sense, I'm sure Pierre would love to have an exhibit. Maybe a gallery of sorts.
Of course! Why didn't we think of it before? Who better to expand the culture and our experiences than our local artist resident? Jane, meet me at the lighthouse in 20 minutes. It is urgent.
Will do.
You know, I'm something of a photographer too.
Oh, really? What do you take photos of?
Food. I can supplement Pierre's gallery if he doesn't have enough pieces, you know.
For now, I'll just put you down for the cooking show, and we'll see if we need any photos later.
That's fine. Photography is a lesser art form. I get it.
I'll see what I can do.
Hello? Citizens? It is I, the mayor.
And I, the mayor's secretary.
Jane.
I was trying something new.
Oh yes, good afternoon. Mr. Mayor, what brings you to my lighthouse?
Well, I just launched my new campaign for cultural enrichment of Snowden, and I was wondering if you would like to have a gallery expedition for a lovely community center.
My very own art gallery. A gallery show. My goodness, it is quite the honor, sir. Of course. What sort of art would you like in the gallery, and how soon would you like it to be ready?
You may use whatever pieces you like, but it needs to be ready as soon as possible.
Well, I guess I could use some of my older work, yes, but I think I could be ready in the next couple of days.
Splendid! This art show is going to be absolutely wonderful. More things, Pierre. You wouldn't happen to know anyone in Snowden who can showcase their talents in my cultural enrichment plan, would you?
What sort of things are you looking for in the showcase?
Well, all sorts of things. You know, art, forms, cooking, theater, sculpting, writing, music.
Did someone say music?
Nope, you didn't hear anything. Nope, no one in particular, certainly not any interested in music. You two should probably get going.
Oh, I diddly dee diddly dum day diddly I diddly dee dum dum day I diddly dee dum day dum diddly I diddly early in the morning.
Oh no, not this again.
That's a really interesting song, Captain Willum.
Why, thank you. It was an old sea shanty my father used to sing to me.
Your father was an accountant.
I couldn't help but overhear you talking about cultural enrichment and wondered if you might be interested in a concert hosted by yours truly.
No, they would not. Now, if you don't mind.
Now wait, that sounds like a lovely idea. How soon could you be ready to perform?
Oh, I don't know. I think I need any more time than, say, a week. I'll be ready.
That's brilliant! Just brilliant. Jane, please take down both their information.
Of course, sir.
Do you know, either of you gentlemen know of anyone else interested in participating in this campaign?
Oh, I can't rightly say I do know. I'm sorry, lass.
Sorry, sir. No.
Why don't we talk to Mr. Walter? I'm sure has a lot of artistic passions outside of his pursuit of knowledge.
Perfect, Jane! What a fantastic idea. Who better to ask when you need help than your own best friend? We must be out to the library. Good day, gentlemen. Good evening, Walter.
Leonard, how are you doing today?
I'm here too, sir.
Oh, of course, Jane. I can never forget you.
We're both doing fine, but I must say, I am on the urge of declaring a national state of emergency.
Why? Why would that be?
Well, the geese are leaving town early because there's not enough entertainment.
That is an interesting state of affairs.
It's not too bad. We have a few events lined up already.
But it's not enough, Gene. We need something big. Something that will really make you go, wow! And people, draw them into the quaint little village.
What about a play?
Walter, we can't play. With the children right now, we're much too busy thinking.
No. Not that sort of play. A theater show. A comedy. A tragedy. A musical. That sort of thing.
That big events would boost something like tourism. Yeah.
But where would we put on a show like that, sir?
Well, I was just reading in this interesting little book right here about the history of theater, and that might help with some inspiration.
Well, please tell me, Walter.
It seems the theater began way back in ancient Greek time, during a festival they were called the Festival of Dionysus.
Oh, I love festivals.
Dionysus was a mythical Greek god of vegetation, a pleasant things festival, and madness, essentially parties. At this point, there were really only two types of theater tragedies. which was any play that focused on a sad subject and ended sadly, and a comedy, which was any play with a relatively happy ending and a lot of funny elements. But from this point on, theater started to expand over many years, and covered a wide array of genres.
This is all fine and dandy, but Walter, none of this helps me decide where to produce our show.
Indeed, Leonard, indeed. But patience. Well, you see, back in ancient Greek times, they had one type of stage that all shows were performed on. And due to the lack of technology in these stages, they had a wonderful acoustic section. And to help carry the actors' voices in our modern day, we had 3 types of stages that we tend to use. The first we call the proscenium. Let me check my book. Proscenium. I believe it's called the proscenium. Well, you see, the proscenium stage was against one wall with all of the audience looking that one direction onto the stage. Think of it as a moving picture hanging on the wall. The second type of stage is the thrust stage. These stages typically jut out into the audience and have all the audience members sitting on 3 sides of the with the fourth wall being the back wall. And our third stage is the arena stage, or a stage that most people call a theater in the round. These stages have seats on all 4 sides, on the stage with the actors acting in the center of the audience.
Of course! Why didn't I think of that? We're before the community center as a proscenium? Proscenium?
Yes, proscenium.
Proscenium stage! Yes.
That's a wonderful idea, Mayor Leonard. But who will direct it?
Melvin has always had a love for Shakespeare and all things theater. Why not ask him?
Yes, Melvin will be perfect! He's told me numerous times how he would love the opportunity to perform. Melvin will be our director and lead performer. Oh, after we ask him, of course.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea.
We'll go see him at once. Good evening, Melvin? Melvin? See here? Melvin?
Hey, Leonard, Jane! What a pleasure. It was a surprise to see you guys. I was just doing my nightly routine of hot chocolate and Shakespeare. Would you guys like to join me?
No, thank you, sir. We actually have a question.
Well, ask away.
I was in a bit of a crisis earlier, and I'm planning out a new cultural enrichment campaign and lining up events, particularly our grand finale, when Walter reminded me that you dabble in theater. I hate to ask this much of you, but would you be willing to direct and perform a play of your choosing as the grand finale to our cultural enrichment festival?
Direct and perform a play? I've never had this opportunity before. Of course, sir. I would love to do it.
Thank you so much, Melvin. Again, I hate to ask this much of you and from the town school, but we really are in a enrichment crisis that I cannot fix on my own.
Well, you're doing the right thing, sir. Sometimes in the crisis, the best thing to do is to ask for help.
We can't do everything by ourselves.
Being able to divide up the work between a bunch of different individuals help us conquer a task.
Indeed, and with you on board, I think that sums up everything we need to get started.
I'll continue to ask around the town and see if anyone else has any talent they want to share.
If you give me a day or two, I'll pick a play and I can start hosting auditions as soon as the beginning of next week.
Thank you so much, Melvin. Oh, this is going to be so splendid. There's going to be so many wonderful events in the middle of all of it in the fall festival. Oh, the next couple of weeks are going to be so amazing. I can't believe I was worried about it this morning. This is going to be absolutely fantastic.